Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me and for watching one of my videos for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for returning to watch another one of my videos. And to my subscribers, I cannot thank you enough for your love, your loyalty, and your support in this channel. For those of you who join me in my lives, I am truly grateful. I cannot express that enough, how grateful I am to each and every one of you. And for those who've been making these very heartwarming, emotional comments on my videos, it's ineffable. It's really indescribable, and it's been amazing. As far as I've come along on this journey and creating this channel and reading for you guys, it's one of the most wonderful things I could ever experience, hands down. And I'm so grateful that I've been helping so many of you on your journeys. I mean, the words that I've seen that you guys have written, it blows me away. There's never a dull moment, and it just never ceases to amaze me. The encouragement, empowerment that I've been giving so many of you, and from the bottom of my heart, I cannot thank you guys enough. And I'm so glad that you have crossed over to my sector of the universe, and my messages have been able to help you along your journey. There's not really much else for me to say other than I wish all of you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, Feliz Año, Prospero Año Nuevo, all that good stuff. And I really hope that 2020 is your best year yet, but it is what you make of it, okay? But I feel it will be a very life-changing year for you. And I wish you nothing but the best, and I send much love and many blessings, as I always do. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? I hope you are doing well. And I hope you're off to a great start to your week so far. And I also send you much love and many blessings for the week ahead. All right, Virgo, if you've never been here before, what we're going to do is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on and what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that is what this is all about. Stick around to the end so you can see what is coming to you with regards to love. What your affirmation of the week is, and we're going to get some additional guidance from Spirit. All right. Okay, Virgo, let's see what your theme is. There it is. They're coming out pretty fast this week. We have calcite, busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. All right. Let's look at the bottom of the deck here. We have yellow jasper. Control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. Okay? All right, Virgo. So with this, either someone's trying to control your life or you're trying to take too much control of it. It could go one of two ways, right? But remember, Virgo, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else, but make sure you keep your unhealthy ego in check and be honest with yourself, because a life of dishonesty doesn't bring the abundance. It doesn't bring our heart's desires, okay? So there's something about letting go of control. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune card, where in the shadow sense with the Wheel of Fortune, this trying to take too much control of the situation. It's kind of not allowing God to take over and help you out, okay? There's something here where, again, it says, fearing that others may try to control you. What are you really afraid of, Virgo? What are you afraid of? You may be experiencing a power struggle with somebody. Or maybe you feel like you just don't have full control of your life. Now, at the end of the day, God does have full control over our lives, but we have the ability to control how to react to life. Life is about how we respond to things, not how we react to things. If we allow ourselves to continue to go crazy when things go wrong, or fall into despair when we feel things aren't going right, that just means that God's trying to get us to wake up and see the reality of it, to face the truth and say, you know what, this isn't working. Especially if you continue to do things over and over and over again, expecting a different result, that's insanity, right? So whatever this is, Virgo, it's time for you to look at it in a different perspective, like the Hangman. Say, you know what am I doing? What do I need to do differently? This is time for you to find a different path, your path of truth. Maybe you need to speak up for yourself, especially if you're in a power struggle with someone, or you're questioning why things aren't going right in your life. It's probably because the path that you're on isn't for your highest good. You are stronger than you think you are. And if you're afraid of someone messing something up or something going wrong, but you try to force it too much, you're not going with the ebb and flow of life. You got to be Queen of Cups. You got to be Temperance card. You got to go with the flow. Can't give in to any stresses of what might happen, what might not happen. You have to trust and have faith in God that everything will work out in your favor as long as you are making choices for your highest good, as long as you are making the healthy choices, Virgo. All right. And maybe if you're dealing with somebody who is controlling or who is trying to take over everything, maybe you need to stop looking at that. They're probably doing that for a reason you don't know about, or there's something about their conditioning here. But the thing is, you could put an end to this if you're the one who is being controlled by somebody else, whether it's a boss, a family member, a friend, or a significant other, or a spouse. You could put an end to it. Some of you need to speak your piece. You need to speak your truth. It's kind of like getting into King of Swords mode and Queen of Swords mode. Ace of Swords. Clarity. Speak your truth. Communicate. Be assertive. Say no. And then if you're trying to control that person who might be trying to control you, that's not going to work. That's like you're in tug of war. Keep pulling at that rope. For what? Somebody's got to let go of the rope here. And it's you, Virgo. Don't give your power away to other people. But also don't react in such a way where you feel like you are being taken over by others to where it's going to lower your vibration and you're full of anger and resentment all the time. That's toxic energy. You are more powerful, you are more strong than you think, Virgo. No one can control you. No one. No one has power over you but God. That's it. Surrender anything to God. Whatever you're dealing with, give it to God. Have Him sort the situation out. Don't give in to fear. Okay? Just give it to God. He'll sort it out. All right? Maybe some of you are trying to take control of your life through something with finances here, maybe. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule. Maybe you're dealing with a boss who's calling the shots, doing everything for you, telling you when you can and can't take off and all these things. If you're in a job like that, Virgo, it's time to leave. Maybe you should start your own business. Be the emperor, the empress in your life. Be Nine of Pentacles. Know your worth. Stand up to these people, these bosses, or whoever it is trying to control you. Maybe you're dealing with a significant other or a spouse who's like telling you what you can and can't do. You need to be here all the time. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. You need to take charge of your life. This is the Emperor. This is the Chariot. Take control of the reins. Steer them in the direction that God is leading you towards. Honestly assess why you are in this situation. Are you afraid to speak up for yourself? Are you afraid to stand up for yourself? To tell people no? This could even be dealing with coworkers who are taking advantage of you all the time, and you take up their shifts, or you're covering for them, doing their work, I was told. And it's affecting your schedule. It's affecting your life. Whatever this is, Virgo, do not allow anyone to take control of your life, period. You are the one who can create your own reality. You can create the abundance in your life. Create your own schedule. If you want to work for yourself, go out there, take action, and do it. Go start that business. Go leave that relationship that is controlling. You can be fine on your own. I did all of the above when I left my marriage and I left my career and I started my own business. I did a lot. I took control of what I knew I could control. And I left everything else to God. I had trust and faith in God. God, okay, you're wanting me to do this. I'm going to do that with faith. And I prayed about it, and God was always leading me to where I needed to be. And I followed his divine direction. I stopped allowing so many people to dictate what I did, told me what to do, what I couldn't do, how I was supposed to do things. I have a much simpler life now. I'm not as busy. I'm not as taxed. I'm not as stressed. I'm not as anxious, because I took control. Full sovereignty over your life, Virgo, is what you need to focus on. Do what you know is right for you. And don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. I'm seeing 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands. You are God within. God is already supporting you with this. God is in control of everything. Trust that God is in full control. Do what you need to do to better your situation. Okay, we're going to see what you need to focus on next. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Virgo need to focus on? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What does Virgo need to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Ooh, and we have the Fool card. Oh, look at this. This is Aquarius energy, ruled by Uranus. Sudden upheaval, unexpected surprises, expect the unexpected. The Fool card is really about you being fearless and taking that leap of faith towards that path that you know is right for you. This guy does not listen to what everybody else says. He doesn't give a crap what anybody else says. He knows as long as he follows his heart, he is going to get to where his heart wants him to be, which is where God wants you to be. This is a new beginning here. This is a new journey into the unknown. Embrace the unknown, Virgo. Don't give in to any fear. You don't have to have control over everything. Let go and let God. This guy trusts in God wholeheartedly. This is also about having faith in God. This dog is telling you, there's probably people telling you, hey, Virgo, you can't go down that path. You can't leave me. You can't do this. You can't do that. That's not going to work out. And you're like, well, that's not what God said. I'm going to follow what God told me to do. And people are like, are you crazy? You're going to fall to your death. But you know what? It might not even be a cliff because we can't really see what's there. We do talk about a cliff. And again, it's how you read the card. I read intuitively. So they're telling me to look at this fool, to look at this card. And they're telling me, you know what, Jess? He's not on a cliff. He takes that step. It's just like maybe a foot down. He lands in some snow and he's fine. But either way, God is going to catch him. It's the same thing with you, Virgo. Fortune favors the brave. So many rewards are given to those who take that leap of faith because, you know, they're not seeing things to believe in them. Believing is seeing. They're believing in themselves. They know that God is leading them in the direction they need to go in, and they're going to go that route without even knowing what the heck is on the other side, without even knowing whether they're going to fall to their death or not. And I'm not saying anybody's falling to their death, but you get my point. But again, my angels are telling me it's just like a foot down. That's it. And everyone else is telling you, you're crazy, Virgo. You're crazy. Don't give in to that fear of the unknown, Virgo. You don't need to control everything. And if you're trying to leave a toxic job, a boss, or a relationship because of control issues, again, somebody's got to let go of the rope and the tug of war. Just let it go and just do an about face and go on your own path. Be carefree. Allow God to take over. Allow Jesus to take the wheel, as that song says. What was that? Carrie Underwood? Yeah. Maybe that's relevant for somebody. You have so many abilities within you because you are God within. Use it to your advantage. Take the path less traveled. Do things you've never done before. Be spontaneous. Go on adventures. Maybe for some of you, you're being called to travel somewhere. Maybe you need to go do that. Whatever this is, you need to take that leap of faith towards your new beginning. The road less traveled. Embracing the unknown. Jumping in and doing it. Just not having fear about what's down that path, or what's on the other side of that gate, or whatever this is. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. Follow your dreams and your aspirations, your wishes, Virgo. Okay? This is about what brings you bliss, what brings you happiness. This is a very, very happy card. What is going to fill your cups? What ultimately brings you happiness, Virgo? What are your dreams? What are your goals? What are your aspirations? What lights you up? I'm seeing Ace of Wands too. He's holding the Ace of Cups. He found what ultimately fulfills him. And when he did that, God started giving him all these other cups. Or he was utilizing what he found in this Ace of Cups to pour into all of his other 8 cups here. He's a very content individual. He's living the good life. You can go ahead and live the good life too, Virgo, if you just believe in yourself, if you just take that leap of faith. You let go of control, trying to force something to happen in your life instead of just being carefree and just going with the flow. You do your part. God will take care of the rest. Let's see what you need to avoid. There's also, for somebody here, you did a lot of work, okay? Busy times and multitasking. Your life is going to change a lot because you're going to become more busy. You're going to be doing a lot more things. There are a lot new things coming in to your life right now, Virgo, with this new beginning, okay? This is a completely new life. Living life anew. This is a completely new path, a completely new journey. And with the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, your wishes are coming true. And it's not just one thing you were wishing for. You're getting like 8 wishes that are going to manifest into the physical is what I'm hearing, okay? Because you let go of control. You let God take over, and you took that leap of faith with whatever it is you're being called to do. You focused on doing the work. You trusted God. You had faith in God. And you said, you know what, God, I'm just going to continue. I trust in you. I trust in you. I don't see what's coming. I don't know what's going to come down the pike, but I trust that what you have for me is going to work out. And that's exactly what it is for some of you who've continued to have that faith and trust. This is another group of you. And now you're going to be very busy. It's just like major life changes I'm hearing. Again, this is a completely new beginning. You're starting over. But it's going to be better than the life that you were living before. What is it that you need to avoid, Virgo? Oh, wow. We have another major arcana. Here's Gemini energy. We have the Lovers. Maybe you're dealing with the Gemini. Maybe you have Gemini in your chart. I said making healthy choices, right? You need to align yourself with your highest good, with what is for your highest good. Make those choices out of love. Make the healthier choices that are more in alignment with your higher self. Always look to God for help. She's looking at God. She's looking at Archangel. I think it's Gabriel here. She's not looking at the guy next to her. She's looking at the Archangel, which means she's always following that divine guidance. She's not following what other human beings are telling her to do. She's not getting caught up in some love affair or some relationship that is not working for her. She's saying, God, Archangel, what do I do? What is your guidance for me? What choices should I be making? And then she gets the divine guidance and she follows it. Even if it seems weird to her, even if it seems foreign, it might seem scary. She's trusting in God. She's relinquishing all control. She's going to her angels, her guides, God, for assistance, for guidance, instead of trying to do everything her way and her way alone. Again, it could be a male too, right? I'm just saying her because there's a female here. She's like, I surrender. Okay, God, what is it you want me to do? And she follows that direction. And then she starts being given the guidance to make the choices that are for her highest good. And everything else starts to fall into alignment. This is also about emotional healing. Focusing on healing of the self. Self-love, I'm getting from this card too. Getting to union with self. There might be unrequited love here. Maybe you're trying to control this connection, or you don't, you know there's unrequited love, but you're trying to do things to force the person to love you, or to force this connection to actually materialize, or force it to work out. Okay, that's for somebody here. You might have misaligned values with someone. Maybe that's where the power struggle is with this an individual, okay? Because some of you, this is about love. This is about partnership. You might even be in a light counterpart / twin flame connection, and you might be trying to stay in this connection where you know your values are not in alignment. You're not aligned with your higher self. Your person is definitely not aligned with their higher selves. Both of you are not aligned, or vibrating at the highest vibration of unconditional love. You know that, but for whatever reason, this is for some of you, Virgo, it's not for all of you. Some of you are trying to force this connection to happen. Busy times and multitasking, you're putting too much effort into this. That's for some, not for all. Some of you are putting too much effort into a relationship that is not working. There's trust issues here. You guys are disconnected, and you know it. There's an imbalance here. There's disharmony. This is a disharmonious connection at this time. It's time for you to make choices that are for your highest good, Virgo. It's a second major arcana. These are major life transitions here. The divine's really trying to get you to see something. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. There's jealousy. Maybe that's what's causing the trust issues. There's greediness with this King of Pentacles. Maybe there's something here about money. Maybe you're trying to control, your life because you're afraid of not having enough. Maybe there's lack mentality here with 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Busy, right? Honestly, assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Maybe you're trying to accumulate all this money for whatever reason, because maybe there's fear of lack, or maybe you're just money driven. I don't know, either you or somebody. You might be dealing with an earth sign, another earth sign. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's imbalance here too. Either you or somebody you're dealing with is not grounded. Some of you really need to focus on grounding yourselves more. Okay. This also talks about your well-being. This is the master healer of the self. And I was talking about emotional healing, getting to union with self. You have to focus on your emotional healing first. And if you are a light counterpart / twin flame, you have to get to union with self and have to completely heal and be at the frequency of the violet flame level, and to not be triggered before you can come into physical sacred union with your person. This person takes very care of his health and his well-being, but this guy in this position means that you're not focused on that right now. Some of you are overly focused on a connection, on love, but apparently your love life really isn't going the way that you want, because some of you are getting caught up in ancestral patterns. You're doing the same thing over and over again. Okay? Some of you, not all of you. Or you might be stubborn, or maybe all of the above. You don't want to change. You think you have full control over everything, when at the end of the day, again, God has full control over everything. Release whatever it is that you're fearful about, or this control, this power struggle to God. Let God handle the situation that you're in. Especially if you're dealing with somebody who is materialistic, who's greedy, who's possessive, who's very hasty, could be very jealous and disloyal. If you're dealing with somebody like this and they have trust issues, maybe they can't trust you because they have issues with themselves. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You have to take that leap of faith. You have to go find your freedom. You can't be controlled by this individual. And maybe this money, I was going to say this person is controlling you with money. You can't leave me because I pay for everything. I own your car. I own this house. I pay for your stuff. I buy you these things. I give you a roof over your head. I give you food to eat. This person is, yeah, that's very possessive. If you're dealing with a person like this, Virgo, it's time to cut them out. Let go of that. This is not working. A totally disharmonious, imbalanced, ungrounded connection. If you're not in a connection, this is about really reassessing, why are you working so hard? What is it about the money? Somebody here, it's like money is controlling you. Maybe your spending is out of control. And you got to make healthier choices. Okay? Maybe you're working so much to get all this money to have things. Again, materialism. Okay? You got to make those choices that are for your highest good, for your well-being. All right, let's go clarify the Fool card. Why is the Fool here? Spirit guides and angels. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please clarify the Fool card. See, when I say God is in full control, we have two major arcana here already. They wanted me to say this. That is God saying, I am in full control, because these major arcana are telling you that, like, Divine's really trying to step in here, because, again, they're saying it again, God ultimately has full control. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the adored God. Divine blessings, drives away evil spirits, rules agricultural production. This is a fresh new start for you, Virgo. You take this leap of faith. It's going to bring you financial stability and security. Yeah, some of you have fears surrounding money. Especially if you are dealing with somebody who controls all the finances and who pays for almost everything, if not everything. But it's not a harmonious relationship. You may be thinking that this is true love or this is your soulmate. It could be a karmic soulmate. It could be a lesson to learn, because everyone we encounter, even the relationships, are for lessons to learn until we actually find our divine partner and we've gone through all the steps and all the healing and all the shadow work to attract that individual. Okay? But this is a fresh new start again for you. This is a golden opportunity to take that leap of faith. The door's open for you, I just heard, Virgo. It's time for you to step through it. It will bring you financial security and stability. It will bring you abundance. Take the leap. This could even be a new home. For somebody here, traveling, maybe you're relocating, or you've been wanting a new house or something like that. Wanting to move to a new area. They're telling you to go do it. It's going to be a sound choice. If God is telling you to move somewhere else, go follow that guidance. It's a new start for you. Things are going to be more balanced and more grounded. This is another grounding card. You got to ground yourself. I'm also hearing you got to get your head out of the clouds, because now with the Fool card, it's saying you might be a little bit too lackadaisical or too naive. Okay? With whatever the situation is, thinking that's going to work out in your favor when you know deep down inside it's not, especially if you're dealing with a toxic relationship. Okay? You got to ground yourself. But take that leap of faith. Again, this is a gold opportunity for you. That door is open. It's time for you to walk through it. New beginnings, abundance, prosperity, financial security and stability, divine blessings, as the card says. Bottom of the deck is another major arcana. It's the High Priestess. Success, protection from magistrates. See? Success here. Maybe there's a legal issue involved in here. I don't see any Justice or King of Swords cards or any Judgment yet, but it says protection from magistrates. God the Eternal lasting. You got to follow your intuition and trust it. You're getting all this divine guidance and wisdom right now, Virgo. It's time for you to listen to that. Don't be fearful of the unknown. You have this inner knowing that when you take this leap of faith, all is going to be well. You need to take control of the situation. Maybe you know that there's secrets surrounding you. Maybe with this person, with this earth sign, or whoever this King of Pentacles is. Again, take it how it resonates. Leave what doesn't for somebody else. It is a general reading, but keep your unhealthy ego in check. And be honest with yourself. But I'm also reading success here. As long as you follow your intuition and your gut, whatever this leap of faith you're taking, it's going to be a success. Again, we have Ace of Pentacles with that Fool card. Others of you, I had to go back with the Lovers card because another group of you, there's a new beginning here. You're going to get very busy. Things are going to change. Some of you are going to be moving. You're going to be moving into a new home, and it's not going to be close to where you are now. Some of you are coming into a sacred union with somebody, and it may very well involve marriage because both of you are now aligned. It's a deep soul connection here. You're moving to the next phase of your journey, but now you're going to be in union with your person, and you're going to start this new journey fulfilling your joint mission is what I just heard. And that's where it's going to get busy. They want you to make sure when life gets busy, when this happens, Virgo, that you maintain that balance and you don't try to control everything. You do what you can and you allow God to do everything else. And of course, with this Ace of Pentacles, it's a new beginning. There's a solid, stable offer being made here. This is a golden opportunity. This is a brand new job, a brand new career. I think I mentioned that at the beginning where so many things are changing for some of you Virgos. When you start this new phase of your life, it involves a new job, a new career, a new home. It's a fresh new start. It's a completely new beginning. And for those of you who've been concerned about your finances, you're now going to be more financially secure and stable going forward. And it ties into this marriage because apparently this person might be the one who's going to be providing for you, something like that. And this is all unbeknownst to you, Virgo. This is being worked behind the scenes. This is what the High Priestess is about. The High Priestess is bringing harmony to disharmonious relationships and situations. That's what she does. The High Priestess is working things in the background. You don't need to know about it either. But things are being worked in the background by God, by the universe, by this High Priestess to bring this union into the physical. There's also something about something's coming to light. Secrets are going to be revealed. But this is also trust your inner knowing, trust your gut. Listen to your intuition. Some of you are very psychic. You know
what you need to do. You know what's coming or what's going to happen if you don't make a decision. If you don't start making these healthier choices for your highest good. Let's see why the Lovers is here. I heard it's an unexpected new beginning. I'm hearing it again. Expect the unexpected. There's like a big offer here. With if it's a job, could bring in a lot of money. I'm hearing a windfall of money for some. Or a new home. There's something here with money. It's really going to change your life. Wow. Why is a Lover's card here? Oh my gosh. Taurus got the same card in the same position, the World card. Fountain of Wisdom gives success in all ventures. See, this is going to be successful, whatever this is, Virgo. You can't make it up. There's success all around here. The World card is great success, great achievement, things coming full circle. You've completed a major cycle of your life. We have the Fool card and the World card here. What did I say? For some of you coming into union, your separation phase is ending very, very quickly, unexpectedly. You are now done with the separation. You are done with doing things on your own. You are now going to start a new cycle, a completely new chapter. Actually, it's a completely new book. I said starting a completely new life. These are new beginnings here, endings and new beginnings, where you are now going to fulfill your joint mission with your divine counterpart. Okay? Wow. Yeah, you're going to be very busy. A lot of things are going to be changing for you, Virgo. A lot. We have the Fool and the World and the Lovers card here. Lovers card could also be about communication because that is Gemini ruled by Mercury. There's new beginnings all over the place here, Virgo. Whatever this is, know that it's going to be a great success. Even if it's not dealing with love or your counterpart. It could be a career. Some of you may very well have to travel for this. And if you're a light counterpart / twin flame, yeah, you're going to be moving or you're going to be doing a lot of traveling for your joint mission, is what I'm being told. You've done a lot of hard work, Virgo. For those of you who know, you know who you are, who've really been pushing through this. You've been sticking to following your Dharma. You've been listening to your divine guidance. And you weren't worried about what you couldn't see, what was going on behind the scenes. You trusted in God, that everything was going to pan out. And look, we now have the World card. Things are completing now. Major success. And again, with the Fool and the World, Virgo, this is really significant. This is a brand new life full of prosperity and abundance and success. This great accomplishment here. You've completed something major in your hero's journey, Virgo. Especially with journey to union with self. You've completed it. You are in alignment with your higher self. You are vibrating at the highest frequency of all. And now you are going to start life anew in union with your counterpart, fulfilling your joint mission. Those of you who've done the work and you know who you are. Others of you, you're stalling. There's stagnation here. You're causing delays. You think there's a shortcut to this when you know you need to let go of this toxic job, this relationship, whoever this is, whatever this is. You got to stop stalling. You have to make the choice for your highest good. You have to do it out of love. You have to listen to what God is telling you. You've been asking God, what choice do I make? He's been telling you, but some of you are stalling because you're like, wait, what? I need to make that decision? I don't know about that. I'm a little afraid of what is going to come. I'm afraid of the unknown. That's why you're stalling. because a decision you were given by God was not something you expected, and you're afraid to do it because you're not sure if you have the power and confidence to do it. But you do, Virgo. You absolutely do. And when you make that decision, it's going to be successful. God is working through you. God is helping you with this. If God told you to make that choice, He knows what is best for us. We think we do when we don't really. So whatever it is that you're being told to do, stop stalling. There's something better for you here. We have the Fool card. There's new beginnings. There's abundance here. A fresh new start. You will have the love of a lifetime. You will have that divine love, but you got to do something first. You got to leave whatever this toxic connection is, or this job, or both. Bottom of the deck is Two of Cups. Fruition provides expansive intelligence and gives the grace of God. Things are coming to fruition, full circle. Look, there's more circles here. Okay? Yeah, some of you are going to be traveling. Because I saw, look at the maps here. Some of you, there's somebody here who might actually be moving to another part of the world. That's a big one right there. Two of Cups, codependencies, unrequited love. There's no mutual attraction here. This is enabling unhealthy attachments to people, places, things. This is about making unhealthy choices in love too. Okay, Virgo, you got to be honest with yourself here. Maybe you're trying to rescue somebody. Maybe you're approval seeking. Maybe you're being too clingy. You got to let go of these unhealthy attachments. You have to start making healthier choices. Not only with your physical health, but your mental health, your spiritual health, and your emotional health. And if you are trying to force a connection, you're afraid to leave somebody because of what is happening, because of the unknown, you're doing yourself a disservice, because you are in a connection that has unhealthy attachments, codependencies. If you're a light counterpart / twin flame, neither of you can be codependent on the other. That's low vibrational. You have to learn to be interdependent from one another. Okay? You have to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. Understand that you have that God-given strength and power to be by yourself, to focus on your healing, to start your journey alone. If you are a counterpart, the healing is not done with your other counterpart by your side. It's not. That's why separation is necessary. God does his best work in solitude. You don't need to be in a relationship to feel fulfilled, to feel validated. You don't. I know this. I used to think this most of my life. I am so glad that I am not in that anymore. I do not need anyone or anything. Sure, the love of a lifetime, it's what we all want, but we have to work for it. We can't be in codependent relationships either. It doesn't work. That's not the highest love here. Okay. So we got to let go of these connections. You're stalling. You're stalling maybe because you know this is your person. You're afraid if you walk away that you're going to lose them forever. What's meant for you is meant for you, Virgo. Do not be afraid of that. You got to take that leap of faith, and you got to focus on your healing. Your healing, okay? Your well-being, your abundance, your money, your inner wealth, your outer wealth, all of the above. All right.
Let's see what your guidance is for this week. What guidance do we have for Virgo? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Do we have any guide? There we go. As soon as I say something. You are unlimited, Virgo. What you can create is unlimited. You have unlimited potential. You have that God-given strength and power to do whatever it is you want to do. It is safe to let go, Virgo. You are surrounded by love. You are totally surrounded by God, your angels, your ancestors. They're here to support you. It's safe to let go of whatever this is. And if this is a relationship, your counterpart, whatever this is, it's safe to let go. It's time for you to find your own freedom, go on your own. This is a fresh new start for you. There's great success here. It's okay to let go. You are supported. You're afraid you're going to fall off the cliff. It's not a cliff. It's just a foot down into the snow. That's it. You are greatly supported. Okay? You are greatly supported. What does your heart want, Virgo? Be free to manifest your heart's desires, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. What are they? What do you really want in life, Virgo? It's time for you to go after that. Let's see what your affirmation of the week is. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is Virgo's affirmation of the week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow. Choices. When you worry about decisions, it means that your mind is trying to control your life, and that results in choices made from your ego. Your angel guidance is to consider and evaluate all the options, then let go of your head and choose from your heart that which gives you greatest joy and feels right. Do not act from foolish impulse, however, rather from divinely prompted inspiration. It's exactly what I was saying. Well, not exactly, but I was talking about what God is telling you, what choices to make. Make choices from, oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. Make choices for the highest good. Remember that if something is not for your highest good, it certainly is not for the highest good of those around you. So let go of false feelings of responsibility for others and choose with wisdom. Become still and attuned to your soul. Ask your angels for guidance and help. Then from your point of deep inner stillness, make your choices easily and spontaneously. Affirmation, I choose for my highest good. That's exactly what I was saying. She is looking to God, the angels. What do I need to do here? What choice should I make? She's not looking to other people. She's not making impulsive choices. Making choices for your highest good. It's exactly what I was saying. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. Acceptance is at the bottom of the deck. Acceptance means unconditional love. The angels remind you to accept everyone exactly as they are without judging, blaming, or wanting to change them. When you are totally accepting, you bear no malice or enmity towards anyone or anything.
Harmlessness through acceptance is a high state of being, and this is a difficult quality for humans to embrace, for it is a divine quality. Nevertheless, the angels are drawing it into your attention now. You are also asked to accept yourself. When you truly do so, you feel centered and confident, and your divine self is revealed. I accept myself and others. Wow! I did not know this. Harmlessness through acceptance is a high state of being, and this is a difficult quality for humans to embrace, for it is a divine quality. Wow! And that ties into forgiveness, right? Acceptance means unconditional love. And I tell that to a lot of my clients and a lot of my readings. Unconditional love is so hard for people to do, and so is forgiveness. Thank you. Wow. You know what? I just had something answered that I was asking my angels last night. They just, wow. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. That's amazing, guys. It's amazing. Make choices out of love, Virgo. I've learned to do that, and it's amazing how much my life has changed for the better and how peaceful I feel. Here we go. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Look, we've got soulmate energy all over the place. We saw Two of Cups, did we not? For those of you who are doubting, okay, this is your soulmate, something is not really working out the way you thought it would, because this type of love is something you've never experienced. It's not based off of what everyone else was telling you about, right? I was talking about don't listen to what other people tell you to do, what other people think. You make your choice for your highest good. You don't listen to others. That's why I said the woman here is not listening to the man. She's not looking at the man in the Lover's card. She's looking to God. She's looking to the angels for her guidance, for her wisdom, for the choices she needs to make, not anybody else. So if you're doubting or people are telling you what type of connection is this, you need to just like give up or whatever, or walk away. You do need to take that leap of faith and start your own journey. But if you are specifically involved with a divine counterpart, with a / twin flame, this is necessary for your evolution of the soul, to achieve union with self, okay? The person you're dealing with is your soulmate. Some of you need to let go because you are in a twin flame connection. But you got to choose for what's right for your highest good, because there's somebody here. There's control issues. Some of you are trying to control this connection, trying to keep somebody at bay or in your 3D space, in your energies. Some of you are dealing with somebody who's just not acting right at this time because they haven't fully healed. We talked about the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That person has issues with, they're not focusing on their well-being. Possessiveness, trust issues. If you're dealing with somebody who has trust issues, Virgo, they have to clear that on their own. There's some karmic debt that they still have to pay with that. Karmic contracts they need to finish with that, okay? Do what is best for you. Bottom of the deck is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Exactly. Let your heart sing. Let your heart feel carefree. Again, follow your dreams. Do what is right for you. There is a lot of passion in this connection, and that's why some of you are a little bit confused. But there's a higher purpose to this. And for a lot of you, you need to focus on your healing and your well-being. Okay? All right, Virgo, if you would like a personal reading with me, my calendar is open. Please check out the description box below for information on how to book a reading with me. I do have direct links to some of my services in the description box. It's a shortened link. You just click on that link. It takes you straight to that service. If you're drawn to that service, click on that link and it will take you straight there. You'll book on the website. I will get a notification and I will do your pre-recorded reading unless you ask for a live reading, okay? I don't do bookings via email. I have my own booking system. I work smarter, not harder. This is not to offend anyone who books readings via email. I just work very differently. I make things a lot easier for myself. So I have the system do the bookings for me, and it does everything else for me as well. Anyway, so, or you can hop on over to capellawellness.com. You can check out the entire service suite that I have. It has all of my services to include services for light counterparts / twin flames. That's underneath the light counterpart category of my service suite. Or if you would like to learn more about me, check out my webpage. I have information about myself, my journey, if you're curious. Or if you feel compelled to reach out to me, if you have any questions at all about this reading, about my journey, about my services, anything, please don't be shy. Send me an email. My email's in the description box below, okay? I'd be more than happy to answer whatever questions you have. All right, Virgo, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.